Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So just about 2 years ago, I did a review on the first FNAF movie whenever I went to go see it, and I quite liked it. And just last night, literally not even 24 hours ago, I just saw FNAF 2, and I figured since I did a review on the first movie, may as well give a review on the second one, right? So this can be my review on the FNAF 2 movie. Now, first off, I think the FNAF movie was phenomenal. I think it was amazing. I loved every bit of it. I was intrigued with every part of it. And what I see the people saying they don't like about it is that it's not lore accurate, it's not scary, it's not this, not that. Obviously, it's not going to be as scary as like you want it to be. Sorry about that. Is because specifically it's made for like kids. Like it was PG-13. You see the PG-13 rating. Just like with the first movie, they're not gonna do all blood and gore. Even though I was somewhat fully expecting them to show some of it from hearing like the reviews of other people saying they want more gore and stuff. I guess more scary. I think it was still somewhat scary. Obviously, I didn't jump at any of the jump scares. Honestly, it just didn't scare me. But I liked it. And people also saying it's not lore accurate. Like, it's not going to be based off the games. Obviously, like, we know this from the first one. It's not based off the games. And I saw this one guy that was doing a review on TikTok about it. He was saying, why didn't they just make the games Mike working the security job all 5 nights? Okay? Now, we do that. That just, to me, in my mind, that just doesn't seem like... That doesn't seem very interesting. I feel like I would have been bored watching that. Maybe, I don't know, but he literally said, give me the budget and I'll make a better FNAF. I would love to see that. I would love to see him make a FNAF of them actually working the security job. But I just don't feel like that would be as interesting as they made it. Now I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for saying the FNAF movie was good. I think it was amazing. The intro was absolutely phenomenal. 10 out of 10 cinema. I loved the intro. The intro was absolutely perfect. Spoiler alerts, by the way. Showing the marionette holding the child after she died, and also showing the kids like getting lured in by Springtrap. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah. I'm not the biggest FNAF fan, so if I get some things wrong, please don't flame me for that. But the kid getting led into like the back room, absolutely phenomenal. I love that they added that part. And I even said after I watched the first FNAF movie, I was like, they need to do a backstory of showing like the FNAF 2 location and showing like what happens with the kids. And they somewhat did that. They somewhat did it. I still love that. I'm so happy that they actually did that. I'm so happy that me thinking of that idea and the people that made the movie also had the same idea. I absolutely love that. And throughout the movie, like showing like the animatronics, absolutely perfect, Dan. 10 out of 10 animatronics, absolutely perfect. Now, the animatronics escaping the pizzeria and going to terrorize the town, okay, was really not expecting that, but I saw the trailer, I kind of knew. That was, honestly, I kind of like that. I think that was pretty cool. Now, I do wish the movie was longer. When I saw it was only going to be like an hour 47, I was like, okay, why couldn't it just be like 2 hours, something like that? I would love for it to be 2 hours. I would love for it to be 3 hours, maybe 3 hours is a bit long, but you know what I'm saying. I would love for the FNAF movie to be longer. I feel like they could add so much more if they just worked on it for like, if they did like 30 more minutes of screen time, they could probably put so much more into it. But the marionette, the withered animatronics, the toy animatronics, absolutely perfect. Corey was in as well. That's also a W. Whenever Corey showed up, my friend who is sitting next to me is a huge Corey fan. He got really happy about that, and the whole theater clapped. And with all these scenes that happen, like with all like the Easter eggs and stuff, and all the references, everybody clapped. And the ending song with the living tombstone, It's Been So Long, absolutely phenomenal. I did sing to it, yes. Call me a nerd or fucking whatever. I sang to it, yes. But people just hating on this just because it's not lore accurate, it's not scary enough, it's not this, not that. These are like the diehard FNAF fans who want it to be lore accurate to the fucking bone. Obviously, it's not going to be. I don't know why, but whatever. I still thoroughly enjoyed it. I still think it was phenomenal. I still think they did a great job with the movie. Obviously, they're not going to go like deeply lore accurate. I feel like if they were going to go like lore accurate to the bone, it would take so much longer to make this movie. And whatever movie that you make, like whatever thing that's like whatever video game adaptation you do with something that's as complicated as the Five Nights at Freddy's lore, obviously you're not going to make everybody happy. Obviously, not everybody's going to say this was peak, this was amazing, this was the best movie I've ever seen. Me, I love FNAF regardless of what it is. I've always watched the FNAF. Whenever I was a kid, I watched the Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay. I always watched the animations. And getting to watch the movies, just even in my timeline, even as me being alive, is just absolutely perfect to me. I'm not one to say, this movie was not this is not accurate, this was not this, this never happened, I fucking hate it. I'm not the type of person to do that. I'm very lenient when it comes to watching a movie. I will love it regardless. If I'm going to buy my ticket and I'm going to go watch it, I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. I'm not going to buy a ticket to a movie that I'm not going to enjoy. And even after I got back, I went online and rewatched the movie. I literally found it online. Sure it was like low quality and it was recorded in the theater. You could obviously tell. I went and really rewatched parts of it because I was like, I love this movie. It was perfect. I listened to the soundtrack. It was absolutely amazing. Whenever I go watch a movie, I become obsessed with whatever happens in it and just put my life into it. Now, call me autistic for that, whatever. Anyways, I feel like I'm getting off track. I think the FNAF movie was absolutely perfect. I think they did a phenomenal job with this. I think they cooked. They cooked with it 100%. And I feel like I'm going to have some people say, oh, this part of the movie never happened in the games. This part never happened in the books. This part never happened in this. I'm going to clarify by saying, I'm going to say this. I am not a FNAF fan I'm not the biggest FNAF fan. I don't play the games and do a deep dive. Sure, everybody watched the game theory videos. I'm pretty sure everybody did that was obsessed with FNAF, but I didn't. Well, what am I saying? I didn't watch them all. I watched them, but I wasn't as a deep diver as many people were that were big fans. What I say is that regardless of whatever they did, they could have done just a whole different storyline with the FNAF movie. But they did the best that they could to make it as close to the books, I guess what they say, as they could. And obviously it's not going to be like they're surviving 5 nights in the restaurant. They're going to do something different to make it more interesting, to make it more, interactive. And I think they did an amazing job. What I'm going to end off by saying is that I think the FNAF 2 movie was peak. I think the FNAF 1 movie was peak. I think they did a phenomenal job. Sure, people are not always going to be happy with the way that things turn out with these movies. It's FNAF. It's complicated lore. It's all this and that. I think they did an amazing job. And if you have not seen the FNAF movie, I highly suggest going to watch it because it's absolutely crazy. And I didn't even cover everything that I want to cover in this review, but I can't cover everything that I liked about this movie, or else this review would be as long as the FNAF movie was. I would just be better off showing you guys the movie. But regardless of what people say, I like the movie. I think it was phenomenal. I think they did an amazing job. I think the animatronics, the way they looked, everything about it was absolutely amazing. And I cannot wait for the third movie. I will be watching the third movie opening day, whenever that will be. I'm pretty sure they're going to do it in 2 years from now, so whenever the third movie comes out, I will be making a review on that movie. But yeah, that's basically the end of the review. I just wanted to do, just a quick little, review and what my opinion, what I thought about the FNAF movie was. And I'm going to say it for the 40th time today. I think it was phenomenal. But yeah, that's my review on the FNAF movie. If you have not seen it, go watch it, and then you can give your own review about it. But yeah, that's basically the end of my review. I hope you all did enjoy. Next week I will have a story out, don't worry. But yeah, that's basically the end of my review. So if you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for listening to my review, and have a great day. See y'all later. Don't try to bring me down, cause your whip can't make a sound. I know I make you mad, the way I've been moving way too fast. Joyride all the way, hoes be flashing me all day. That's Snap.